Hey there, are you somebody suffering with tennis elbow and you're wondering, how did I get tennis elbow? I don't even play tennis. So I'm going to talk to you about some of the signs of tennis elbow, some of the first signs of tennis elbow, and some things that you can avoid doing to keep it from getting worse. So if you're new to our channel, my name is Huang with Hands-On Therapy Services. We're a therapy clinic located in Miami. We help people with hand and shoulder and elbow problems like tennis elbow to be able to get the relief that they're looking for so they can be more active, pain-free, and avoid things like taking pills all the time, injections, and of course, surgery. So if you're somebody suffering with tennis elbow and you're wondering, what did I do to get this, and how did I get this, and what do I need to do to get rid of it? I've got some other videos right here on Hands-On Therapy Services YouTube channel, so you can just click above and start to see some of the other videos that we have. And of course, you can always subscribe to our channel so you can get more information, more tips, more free tips on what you can do to get rid of some of the aches and pains you have. So hit subscribe, leave me a comment if you're somebody who's suffering with tennis elbow and you just don't know what to do, and you're like, why me? Why me? I can tell you firsthand, I know exactly what you're going through. I got tennis elbow, several years ago, and I was doing that like, what happened? Well, just to tell you a little bit, I changed jobs. I went from not writing that much to writing a lot, and my arm started to hurt me. But I didn't do anything to get rid of it early. So that's one of my tips. One of the signs that you might be doing something and you're gonna feel this sharp pain, and it's something so easy and you're like, what the hell was that? You get the sharp pain and then it goes away. Like, get the sharp pain, it goes away, you're trying to rub in your arm, you're like, it's not there. That's kind of the first sign. It's easy to ignore, it's easy to forget, and you go about your life because we're all really, really busy now. We use our hands for everything: texting, driving, being on the computer nonstop. But being on the computer doesn't give you tendinitis, I promise. Well, I don't promise. It could be. But that's one of the first signs. So you're like squeezing out sponge, you're writing, you're like, oh gosh. The second thing is that it's gonna come and it's gonna go. So it comes and it doesn't really stay, and then it goes away. Sometimes it gets kind of achy, and you're like, oh gosh, my arm gets really achy, and it's because I'm working all day. I'm really busy. I'm running around with the kids. I'm doing this and that, and that's when you start to know it's like setting in. You haven't fallen necessarily. You didn't break anything. You didn't cut anything. You don't see anything. You don't see any swelling. And if someone checks your motion, you're like, yeah, I'm pretty good. I can move my arms. Everything looks good. But a lot of times, there could be a problem somewhere, and sometimes it requires you to come on in to a specialist like myself. I'm an occupational therapist and certified hand therapist, specialized in treating people with tennis elbow. And one of the things that we like to do here at Hands-On Therapy Services is that we like to look at everything, because sometimes it might be a shoulder problem, sometimes it might be a hand problem. But one of the things that you want to do first is take care of it early. One of the biggest things that I see if people don't do, I did it, was not take care of it early. When we see people who come in really early to us, they can get rid of it really quickly, because by the time you start to feel that pain that first time, you're like, ow, it hurts. It's kind of been there for a little bit. It's kind of settling in. And once you start getting achy, it's been there for a little while longer than you think. I mean, most of the time, people tell me that it's been there for a while. It's been there for a couple months. Sometimes been there a couple years. I think I had one person recently. She was going to the gym, she was working out, and she had had it only for like 2 weeks, which is awesome because she came in, she took care of it right away. She did not have to come very often, and we got her back to the gym because she was on this mission to lose weight and to get strong, and she just started with this gym membership, and she didn't want to just drop off because it's hard to get started, so you don't want to drop off. So we were able to get rid of that completely and kind of get her back back to whatever her goals were in terms of like her weight loss and her fitness level. My main tips are, don't wait too long if you can help it. My second tip is to go ahead and massage that area where it's painful or achy. And my third one is ice. Ice is really, really helpful. I mean, out of the rice method of resting and exercise and stuff like that, because it's really, really hard to just rest it. And you're like, how long do I rest? How long do I stop using my arm? Because you can't really use your arm. Ice is really, really effective. Now, it might not take the pain away completely, but at least it's gonna reduce the amount of pain that you have so that you can like live with your arm until you get the help that you need. So that's my biggest three thing. And of course, actually my fourth one is the biggest thing, which is go get the right kind of help where someone's going to develop a plan specifically for you in order to get rid of that pain, find out where the real problem is so that you can get rid of it, not just for now, but get rid of it for good so it doesn't just kind of keep coming back. I have one major thing to tell you to avoid. I hate having to tell people to stop doing this and stop doing that because, like, honestly, if you're as busy as I am, I don't want to stop. You know, I just started working out too, and I don't want to stop working out because it's so hard to get started that if you fall off the train, you fall off that wagon, it's like really hard to climb back on. So I hate telling people to stop doing stuff, but this one is really, really important. If you've got tennis elbow, okay, and someone has told you to squeeze a ball nonstop, please stop doing that one thing, please, because that's actually making your tennis elbow worse. So if you want some more information, you want some more tips and guides in terms of what you can do about your tennis elbow, then in the description box below, I'm going to have our free tennis elbow guide. It's going to have this information that I'm giving you right now and even more information on what you can do. So if you're someone with tennis elbow and you want to get the right kind of help and get started in terms of getting rid of your tennis elbow at the first signs, then click on the link below. I'm going to have our free guides there right from our website. You can grab our free guides. And if you like what I've done so far to help you get rid of your tennis elbow pain, then hit the like button to like this video, subscribe to get more videos from us, and of course, I meet so many people with tennis elbow. I know you know somebody with tennis elbow, so go ahead and share this video with them and help them get the relief that they're hoping for. See you next time.